What it does. Docker Compose is a tool for defining and running multi-container Docker applications. With Docker Compose, you can create a YAML file that defines the services, networks, and volumes for your application. In this case, we'll use Docker Compose to set up a web server with Nginx and a PostgreSQL database. Command/example. YML. Docker Compose. YML file. Version 3. Services. DB. Image, Postgres. Environment. Postgres_DB equals MYDB. Postgres_user equals myuser. Postgres_password equals mypassword. Volumes. db-data/var/lib/postgresql/data. Web. Image, Nginx. Ports. 80:80. Depends_on. DB. Volumes. /Nginx. conf/etc/nginx/nginx. confro. Volumes. DB data. Bash. Start the containers. Docker Compose upd. Breaking it down. The version field specifies the version of the Docker Compose format. The services field defines the services, containers, that make up the application. In this case, we have two services, DB and Web. The DB service uses the official PostgreSQL image and sets environment variables for the database. The web service uses the official Nginx image and maps port 80 on the host machine to port 80 in the container. The depends_on field specifies that the web service depends on the DB service, meaning that the web service will only start once the DB service is up. The volumes field defines a named volume for persisting database data. Common mistakes. Forgetting to specify the depends_on field, which can cause the web service to start before the DB service is ready. Not persisting database data using a named volume, which can cause data loss when the container is restarted. Conf, to serve a web page. Use the Docker Compose exec command to connect to the database and create a table. Pro tip. Use environment variables to store sensitive data, such as database passwords, instead of hard-coding them in the Docker Compose. YML file. Use a env file to store environment variables and load them into the Docker Compose. YML file using the env_file field.